means devoted. So Bharat means devoted to light and knowledge. Okay, that's the name of India. So we're going to start with the young girls. You could come one by one. You could say your name, Jay Swaminarayan, and you could explain why you chose to make your India stamp the way you did. Okay? Okay, come on up.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Mike, and my stamp is all about India.
Okay, so this is her stamp. The next person, Haley. Okay.
Jai Swaminarayan. I made a jandal.
Good job. So she represented her stamp with a tilak chalo. Who's the next person?
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Tasman. I am India.
So she made an India flag and the India map. Okay?
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Tisha. I made a stamp of the Om sign.
Great. Okay? Because the Om is used in many different places in India. And in all our Jamanga, we have an Om in front of each one. Come on up, Sajini. Give me a paper.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Sajni. I made a picture of JJ.
Job. Very nice picture of JJ. Okay?
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Pavitra. I made a picture of Mahatma Gandhi. Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Ria, and I made a flag of India and a map.
Okay, she has a flag and a map of India.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Krisha, and I drew a stamp of Lord Ganesh and a lotus flower to the lotus flower to represent India's beauty and Lord Ganesh to represent all the gods.
Okay, come on up next.
Jai Swaminarayan, my name is Janvi. I drew a stamp of the lotus flower.
Very nice job.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Bhumi, and I made a flag of, like, my version of the Indian flag.
Good job. Is there any more girls I need to present their stamps? Oh. You want me to bring the mic there, Dulcie? I don't know, reach.
Jai Swaminarayan, my name is Tulsi, and I made a stamp to represent Bhagwan in his home place.
And we have one more. I think she's saying JJ, okay? Yes? Good job. Okay. Next person? I think we're going to start with the boys now, right? What? Wait, hold on. There's one more girl, I think. Oh, no. We're going to start with the boys. Come on, pre-K boy, right? Oh, okay. Everyone has done a great job. The girls did a great job on their stamps. We saw a Mark Twain quote. Did anyone read that quote about Mark Twain on Tulsi's stamp? Can I read that quote again? It says, "In religion, India is the only millionaire," by Mark Twain. That's a great quote. And Mark Twain is a great author, one of the English authors in America, very famous, and this is his quote about India. Great job, Tulsi. A lot of lotus flowers from the girls to represent the national flower of India, and the national bird was peacock. We saw the Om sign. I think we're going to see the boys' version. Okay, we're going to start with, you'll say your own name, okay?
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Vish, and I drew a picture of the Indian flag. Hello, my name is Henel, and I drew a picture of the Indian flag.
Nice. Come on up.
Hi, I'm Naz Kosh Patel. I draw an Indian flag, and I'll draw.
Good job. See, this is all the pre-K children. They all worked hard, even though they're 4 years old, 5 years old. They all made an Indian flag and a map. Who's next? Ishan. Okay.
Jai Swaminarayan. My theme for India's stamp is India's achievement in Cricket World Cup. The first World Cup victory for India was in 1983 when a passionate team led by Kapil Dev defeated the reigning two-time world champion West Indies. India and Pakistan hosted the first World Cup outside of England and the Asian continent in 1987 called the Reliance Cup. In 2011, the Asian countries hosted the World Cup, and the talented team led by MS Dhoni lifted the first World Cup by the host country. This was India's second World Cup victory. Cricket is that glue which holds all Indians across the world together.
Great job. I love your presentation, explaining why you chose to do it.
My name is Ayush, and I did the Indian flag, the Om sign, and fireworks.
Awesome. For Diwali, fireworks?
Jai Swaminarayan, my name is Moksha, and I drew Bhakti Mata and the Fear of God.
Nice. So that's the Chanaveen, and it says Happy Diwali. Great job.
My name is Kunj, and I draw a picture of an Indian, a tool that they use for planting seeds.
Yes, these are hard workers in India, right? The farmers. We're going to start with Om. Yes. We had a lot more boys in front of you. You're not like the first one.
Wait, I don't even know what's on. Can I see? No, I did it. I did the India flag there, and I did the Janla, and I wrote Jai Swaminarayan and the India and the currency for India into USA and the populations here.
Okay. It's okay. There's a lot of facts of India and how much money we would get for the dollar.
I put a picture of a person playing cricket and Mahatma Gandhi and the Taj Mahal.
A lot of people represent India with those icons.
Hi, my name is Urge, and I drew a picture. I didn't draw, but I printed a picture of the Indian flag.
Yes, and also Mahatma Gandhi and Swaminarayan Bhagwan sitting in Sabha in Gadra, right? Dada Kachas Darbar. I see that. Good job. Okay, Rish. Oh, Raj. Sorry.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Raj, and I drew a picture that the Indians launched in 2017 in February that broke the world's record of satellites, launching 104 satellites in one single rocket.
Wow. I didn't know that. I learned something new. Okay, come on up, Rish.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Rishi, and I drew people between the India flag.
Okay, all the people in the Indian flag. Who's next? You forgot at home? You could bring it next week.
Hi, my name is Shore, and I made a picture of the Indian flag.
Okay, great. See, he has his postage. I think it's worth 3.5 rupees. Good job, Swar. Who's next? I think we're starting with the Hare Krishna boys now. Now we expect to see even better and better. Or, let's see how it goes.
No, mine's really bad. Okay. So I drew India in its flag's color.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the map of India. And he drew it in the colors of Indian flag. Very new, right? Okay. Who's next?
Jai Swaminarayan, I'm Krish, and I drew a peacock to represent how it's the national bird of India, which mostly represents spirituality.
Great job.
Jai Swaminarayan, my name is Anand, and I made a stamp that has the Konark Mandir, which is the Temple of Sun. I printed out Maj's One Vicharn and the Mandir Gadada, which Maj helped build.
Great. Okay.
Jai Swaminarayan, my name is Dev, and I drew a famous symbol in our religion that is known as the swastika.
A swastika. Great job. Nilkant, I think? The Nilkant group? Oh, there's more Hare Krishna boys. Come on up. It's okay.
Jay Swaminarayan. I'm Vatsal, and I made a stamp of the Hindu festivals.
Wow. So can you explain some of these festivals in India?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Name the festivals.
Ram Navami, Happy Diwali, Ganesh Chaturthi, Jaljani, Dashera, Jamnastami, Holi, Raksha Bandhan, Uttaran, and Independence Day.
Great job. Okay, now we start with the Nilkant group.
My name is Rajan, and I made a picture of the Indian national bird.
Awesome. Google images were allowed, so it's okay.
Jay Swaminarayan. My name is Meet. I drew and I didn't draw it. There's an image of the national flag, the national bird, which is a peacock, the national flower, which is the lotus flower, and the national animal, which is the Bengal tiger.
Good job. We're learning a lot about the nationality stuff that represents India, right? Did everyone know the national flower was the lotus? Some of you didn't, okay?
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Hari Patel, and I drew India's biggest icon, Mohandas Mahatma Gandhi.
And this is hand-drawn. Beautiful work. Good job. Okay, next.
Jai Swaminarayan. I'm Dil, and I drew Bhagwan's 6 mandirs that he built while on earth. There are Ahmedabad, Dholera, Junagadh, Bhuj, Gadara, and Vartao.
6 temples Swaminarayan Bhagwan that he built at this time when he was there.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Abhi. For my stamp, I had a bunch of different stamps in it. We have Air India, we have Mahatma Gandhi, we have Ganesh, we have Indian flag, and I think the government symbol.
Are these real stamps? Okay, you found it online. Great. It's fine. Online, Google was allowed. As long as we're finding facts about India and our culture and our religion. Okay, everyone, let's calm down. We all gave you a nice turn, so make sure you give a nice turn to the older kids as well.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Hirsch. I drew a picture of Swaminarayan Bhagwan, the Indian flag, Mahatma Gandhi, the states of India, and the first Indian flight.
Great job. I think we have a few more left. Everyone's done a great job.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Meet, and I drew a Bengal tiger because it's the national animal of India. And then I would have drawn hockey, but we're better at cricket, so yeah. And then a Tilak Chandla to represent religion.
To represent Swaminarayan Satsang.
Jai Swaminarayan. I'm Dave, and I put together Shastriji Maharaj, Mahatma Gandhi, the Indian flag, and Bhagwan.
Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Shivam. I drew a picture of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, which shows the diversity in India of religions.
Beautiful picture of Bhagwan Swaminarayan. This is hand-drawn. And it says 1781 Bhagwan Swaminarayan. Great job. Is there any more children that are left? Everyone has done a great job. Everyone has their own creative mind. That's why it's called creativity for term 1. And next week, I believe, is your exam. Is that true? Is the principal here? Next week is the exam? Or yes? Okay, so next week, the Gansham group, the Hare Krishna group, and the Nilkant group, make sure you're prepared and study for your exam. And you're here on time. Your teachers will review in class whatever you need to know for the exam.
આર્યાએ જે ડ્રોઈંગ કર્યું હતું ને જે આખા સ્ટેટ લેવલ પર રેકોગ્નાઇઝ કર્યું હતું તો એ ત્યાં બતાડી દેશે તમે આર્યાને બોલાવો એક્સપ્લેન કરો.
Okay. Okay, everyone, all the boys and girls, please calm down. We have one more presentation. Now, we all know Arya Mehta has done a great job. She was recognized for making this cloth. I believe she will explain what she did, and she won an award for this. And this is the perfect time for her to explain what she did.
So hi everyone. I drew a picture of Mahatma Gandhi, and the topic was to draw an example of drawing equality and diversity. So I basically drew different people, and Mahatma Gandhi is on his wheel, and he's making clothes out of like clothes of different people of different races, and it explains that everyone is equal because we're made out of this. The clothes we wear are made out of the same type of cloth, which shows equality.
Does anyone have any questions? No. Okay.
Shruti Swami wanted us to do a presentation that, can you get the memory presentation? So the topic on the presentation is called memory. So we use memory every day, right, in school. And so I think Shruti Swami wanted us to understand how we can use our memory in religion, use it in school, use it in life. So we're going to go through a short presentation. We have about 15 minutes. And then if anybody has any questions, you can ask us during the presentation. But Sandhu's going to start go through it. Yeah.
I'm going to sit there so I can see it. I can just hit it. Okay, guys, just want to. So this is the presentation that Shruti Swami wants to go through, and it's about, it's about transforming a life. And hold on. Okay. So the point of the presentation is how do we increase our memory power? So when we learn and remember things, in general, we learn about 10%, we remember about 10% of what we read, 20% of what we hear, 30% of what we see. But when you combine them, you remember about 50% of what we see and hear, about 70% of what we discuss and 80% of what we experience and about 95% of what we teach each other. So when we just read something, you may remember. If you hear something, you'll remember. But the more you do, and this is why you come to satsang, you discuss things, and that's why we do these things, to have a discussion. Because if we just sit there, or Sriti Swami, or anyone just sits there talking to you guys, or you just read something, you're not going to really remember much unless you discuss it. And then the ultimate is when you teach someone. And that also shows that you really understand something. This is the same thing in school. The way you really know if you know what you're doing or what you're reading is if you can teach it to someone else. So the way that we learn and we see things is through our five senses: smell, sight, hearing, touch, and taste. And I'm going to go a little quick to get through this presentation, okay? So, I'll just skip this slide, okay? So usually we'll remember things that are different. Like if you see a house sitting in the middle of somewhere, you're going to remember that weird house, a tree house made out of a plane, or a bird attacking a cat or a dog. You'll remember these things, but you don't remember normal things. Other things that we remember is things that are associated with extreme emotion, good or bad. So if someone hits you, you're going to remember it. If you have something very sad or very happy in your life, you're going to remember it. The other thing, and this is very important to us, to you guys, because you're in school, you're learning, you have to have goals, because you really learn and you excel when you have a goal. If you're just walking around life randomly, it's unlikely you're going to succeed. So there's deeper and lighter memories. So the superficial stuff is the senses, then it goes to the mind, and then once it gets to the soul, that's the deepest level of memory. And then there's examples, extreme examples. Where did it go? So Shastriji Maharaj, Swami Vivekananda, these are people that had amazing memories, and let's go through a little of why. So if you think about this, we all remember things like certain movie scenes or certain things, but we don't really remember the darshan of God, even though we do this every morning. We can remember songs, but it's very hard for us to memorize kirtans. We remember things in the movies, but it's difficult for us to remember little facts in science. Did you ever think about why? Does anyone have any reason why that would be? From the older kids, anyone? Anyone? Jambi. That's exactly right. The problem here is we all say that we're interested in Bhagwan, we're interested in learning kirtans, but in the end, it's a secondary interest, and that's why we don't remember. Because even, a score, for example, you'll remember seeing it once, but you'll sing a kirtan 30 times. If someone asks you to sing it, you can't even recite the first word. And that's exactly right. The number one reason we remember things is interest. There's two kinds of interest. There's natural interest and acquired interest, and we should talk about this. Natural is just our normal things in life, eating, we want to play, we all want to make money or to buy nice things, sleeping is normal, we like to entertain ourselves. And then there's things that are not good, which are acquired interests like smoking, tobacco, drinking. So how do you acquire desired interest? The number one thing is willpower. You need to have, and this is what the goal, if you want something, we, for the most part, all have the ability to get it, but you have to want it, and you need to have that goal. And this is sort of how memories are made. There's an interest, and you get involved, you imprint this memory, and then you have a memory. And this is what Janvi said. To increase memory power, one should increase the level of their interest. Is this working? Okay. The other way to remember is our minds remember things better with pictures, not really with words. So when you just see words, you don't really remember. And teaching, and this is what I talked about earlier, if you want to know if you really know something, try to teach it to someone. If you're at home and you're not sure if you really understand something in school, teach it to your brother and sister, your friends, your parents, because if you can teach it, then you understand it. And this is just a little summary, which we don't really want to. Do you have anything on this?
So guys, what was the important thing when we just saw this presentation right now? What? No idea? Everybody's paying attention? Good. Hold on, shh, good. Oh, good.
To like have interest in what you're trying to memorize.
So in the back, who are the Giants playing today? The Rams, right? So 2 minutes ago, you guys saw a presentation here. There were two examples that on the slide deck of two people as examples of having good memory. So what were those two people? Oh, no, not you guys, not you guys. The guy who said the Rams. Go ahead. No, not you guys. You guys are paying attention. Anybody else? Who are the two people on the thing? Good. Yeah? No? Who do you remember? Say that? Good. Anybody back there? Good. Swami Vivekananda. Good. Excellent. So the reason you guys remember that the Giants is playing the Rams, which we didn't talk about in the last 10 minutes, last 20 minutes, last 1 hour, is because we're interested in the Giants playing the Rams. Even though the Giants aren't playing very well this year, you're still interested in that team. Where you couldn't recollect, most people couldn't recollect even 3 minutes ago, that we showed a slide where we stopped the slide presentation and we showed Sasiji Maharaj's pictures right there. So you see that picture every day. And Swami Vivekananda, right? And that's because we're not focused. We don't have appropriate goals. Right now your feet are sitting like that. That's appropriate, right? Sit up. So I think, what are good goals that we have right now? What goals do we have when we go to everybody? We're going to pick on random kids. What are your goals right now? Kid, what are your goals?
Learning.
Okay, her goal is to learn, which is everyone's goal is to learn, right?
Make technology.
What is it?
Actually, no. Make hover cars.
Make what?
Make hover cars.
Hover cars, very nice. Yeah.
Try to make formulas.
Try to make formulas, very nice.
Become a pharmacist when I grow up.
Okay, her goal is to become a pharmacist.
You guys are all back.
To get into high honors.
She wants to get into high honors in school. Everyone should have goals in life about school, about religion, about personal things at home.
You don't play baseball with us?
To be a Yankees player.
To be a Yankee player.
I'm going to be a Mets player, second baseman.
Work harder.
Okay, Dasmi wants to work harder. Hold on, we have a boy. He wants to
make a time machine.
Make a time machine.
Moksha wants to make a time machine.
Okay, so we're going to say one thing about some of these goals, right? So, guys, hold on. Sudhi Swami had this kata a few weeks ago, I think, right? About goals and what we should try to do with our goals, right? So these goals have to be attainable and achievable, right? So some of the kids who want to play, guys, come on. If you want to play for the Mets or the Yankees, if that's really an objective, right? So what are the things you need to do? You have to have a plan. What's that? That's not a goal. That's a goal. That's not how you get there. What? So how do you get to the goal? So what we showed you today, yep. What?
Build your knowledge.
Okay. Good. Good. Practice. Play sports. So when we showed you the presentation before, when you have a goal, you need to have the memory and you need to work towards that goal. right? So that was what we were trying to show you in the presentation. Anybody else have any other steps? The older kids have anything they learned from that presentation like to share? Rajan? Nothing? Bill? Should they show something for presentation? Here.
Many great saints had many good goals.
Good goals and what do they do to get there?
They like practice.
Practice with good memory?
Yeah.
You want to say something? Anything else in the slides? Okay. Is the food ready downstairs? Okay. All right, so guys, we're going to now go single file downstairs.
But hold on, before you go single file downstairs, we have Aria, whose birthday just passed, and she wanted to give all the children a piece of chocolate. So before you go downstairs for snack, everyone please line up. First, the girls are going to go. All the boys, please sit down. If you are standing boys, you will not get a chocolate. If the boys are standing, they will not get a chocolate. The girls should be standing in a line in front of Aria. And then you could go downstairs and have your snack. After you get your chocolate, walk downstairs for snack. Jai Swaminarayan. Make sure you give all your stamps to the teachers. All the stamps are going to be hung up outside. We need all the stamps to be hung up. Make sure you give them to the teachers.
Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan,